Hey everybody, welcome to Imagine TV. My name is Troy Brown and with me is Andre Mack. We are so excited. What we're going to do today is basically just kind of give you a brief overview about Andre and his success story on using the body formula and the body line. Let me tell you, this guy's story will absolutely blow your mind. I had to interview him. So Andre, why don't you just kind of share with the listeners, you know, give them an idea about your background and what you do and your age and stuff like that.
Sure. Thanks, Troy. Well, my name's Andre Mack. I started, really looking into making a change, just because, you know, I found myself in a bad position where at the age of 28, I was extremely overweight at 350 pounds. And actually, when I went to go and get life insurance, I found out that I actually wasn't approved. And it was due to my size and the high blood pressure that I had. So that was something that really, especially for myself at that point, and being at that age, I wasn't sure, you know, how it could even be possible, but I knew that I had to make a change. Mm-hmm. And so it was definitely an eye opener. And at that time, I had tried other things before where I've done diets before, mm-hmm. and it always seems like a bungee cord. Yeah. Where I jump into it really quick, but then I see very fast results, and then end up bouncing right back up and just hanging there, and to the point that I'd have to start again. And so I wanted something a little more sustainable.
So tell the listeners, how did it feel for you that when you applied for life insurance that you couldn't get it? How did that feel? It was
definitely scary. I remember looking over the paperwork over and over again, trying to figure out what it was that I could do, because I knew that it was something that was threatening my life, as I knew it. And I was embarrassed. I didn't really want anybody to know about it. But at the same time, that's when you really have to be able to reach out, is when you're in that position.
Absolutely.
So, it was difficult to be able to, make that decision. Okay. And it took a little while for me to be able to actually ask for help too.
So fast forward, from when you were applying for life insurance, how did you hear about this Vemma body concept? What got you involved? What got you started?
Well, actually, it was really cool that my buddy on Facebook, he had a post of himself with Chris Powell, and I'd seen Chris Powell's show, Extreme Makeover Weight Loss Edition, mm-hmm. and for me that was something that was amazing, because I really knew how far that he's been taking the fitness, and taking it to the next level, and he's a huge guru of the fitness world right now. Mm-hmm. And so I knew that was something that I definitely wanted to be a part of. So I ended up talking to my friend on Facebook, and my friend Yancy right away, who told me that it would be great if I could be able to come out and see what it is that he's launching, which is just brand new to Canada, and something that was going to revolutionize the weight loss industry, right? So right away I knew that was something that I'd be a part of, just because of that fact alone, right?
So kind of fast forward from when you started the body program, tell everybody that's listening for the very first time, how much weight have you actually lost on this program?
Well, 5.5 months into it, I've lost 75 pounds. And so...
Well, hang on a minute, did you hear that? It's 75 pounds. And tell everybody, what's the most easiest thing on this program? How simple is it? What was the most easiest thing for you that stood out, than anything else on this whole program? What made it easy for you? The
thing that really helped out a lot was the fact that I got a renewed sense of energy. Mm-hmm. Something that when I said before, when I tried things, I didn't exactly have that same energy that I could do things to stay active and keep going towards the weight loss goals, because obviously it kind of goes hand in hand to eat healthier and also exercise. And with this program, they even just suggest, just doing maybe 10 minutes a day at least, just to kind of get the routine of being able to work out. And it was something like that just gave me an extra push to be able to do exactly what it was I had to do, right?
So from a beginner standpoint, someone's looking at this video and they're kind of leaning forward, they're interested about doing this Vemma body program. Mm-hmm. What would you say is the most convenient thing about it? Does it have a system in place? Is it easy to do? Is it easy to follow?
Definitely. Like, you know, the greatest thing about it is having the app right on your phone. With the app, you're able to track all the meals that you're going to be eating during the day. It gives you a timeline to be able to keep you know, like consistent with it, and you know, it makes it so that, you know, there's the guesswork is gone. You're just able to be able to check in and keep consistent on a level that doesn't keep you, you know, like bound to having to record things constantly. And
so what you're saying is like you get text messages like to tell you when to eat and what to eat and when to eat. Like, so when do these text messages come? Like, do they come all the time, or like how many hours apart?
Well, you're looking at 5 meals a day. So what you're looking at is also every 3 hours that you're gonna have to be able to eat, and that just boosts like the metabolism, and so that really gives the, you know, like the freedom of being able to kind of go on your day and not have to worry about what time it is. You know, you have your phone there that obviously you're gonna be getting notified on there anyhow, and you know, it gives you that extra assurance to be able to stick.
So how does it work? Like with the food, do you have to eat a certain amount of food like the program gives you, or can you customize it?
Well, that's also the greatest thing too, is that, like, you know, it's not something that you have to go out and buy a specific type of food. It's really what it is that you enjoy eating, just, you know, kind of customized to a healthier like lifestyle. It's really easy, you know, just like by measuring with your hands, the amount of food that you're going to be eating.
So you don't have to count calories, you don't have to weigh your food?
Yeah, no, and you know, like, I think that's the best thing for myself, even, because I've never been one to say that you should just eat the same thing as someone else. Like, you know, like if there's a girl, you know, like I shouldn't have to eat the same thing that she would in order to be able to lose weight. So
absolutely,
it really customizes to yourself.
So let's go into the products. Like I've been hearing about they got a product called Burn, and then they got the shakes, and they got the cleanse. Like, what's your favorite product, and to talk about those for a brief moment? I'm
a fan of the Body Burn, especially just because that's the best way to be able to get that energy boost. I usually have it just near the end of the day, right before going into my workout, and so that's something that gives me that extra kick to kind of keep me consistent in the energy levels to be able to do that.
Awesome.
And that also has 20 grams of protein in it, which is amazing, in just you know, a small can. For something to have that much of a,
so it's convenient.
Impact. Yeah,
it's really
definitely.
Convenient.
And I never have to really worry about, like, you know, my levels of, like, you know, like what kind of vitamins or nutrients I'm putting in when I have that there to kind of back me up.
So I know they got some shakes, and I heard that the shakes taste like ice cream. So tell everybody that's listening, like, what's your favorite flavor?
I definitely started off with the vanilla flavor at first. That was my all-time favorite. It was something that you know, basically I got very used to. And then when I tried the chocolate afterwards, then that was when all of a sudden I started becoming the chocolate lover as well. But now I mix the both of them.
Oh, wow. So I like that. Experimenting a little bit.
Makes a nice combo.
How does that taste?
Oh, it's amazing. It's the best of both worlds. You kind of get both flavors in together, right? So
awesome.
It's awesome.
I'm gonna ask. This is an important question. So again, newest person, they've kind of listened to you. They're inspired. They want to take action. They want to get on their body program.
Right.
What's one, like, maybe give them a couple of tips. Like, what are 2 tips that you could share with the newest person that's really gonna, you know, help them, you know, and really launch them and to get their goal? Like, what are 2 things that you would help them with? Like, what's 2 things that you could really help inspire them to take action?
I would definitely say not to change the wheel, kind of thing. It's definitely something that, you know, you can stick by. It's a program that's set up, and it's set up by professionals that you know, do this every day. You know, even when looking at the show that Chris Powell has, you know, it's really incredible to see the transformations that happen, and all of those transformations are being done with these products. And so, like, the plan, the products, it's all a part of a making.
So don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, you know, it's all of all about following rather than trying to, you know, like, create your own.
So you said that there's a system in place, and if you follow the system, you'll get successful.
Definitely, yeah. It's huge just to be able to, like, you know, be a part of something like that too, where there's there's a lot of support as well within like the Vemma organization too, which gives a lot of positive reaffirmment of being able to reach your goals too. So
awesome. What's one more tip? Any more words of advice or jewels of wisdom you could share with anybody?
Yeah, definitely. I think if anything, also just to be consistent. With being a little more active than what you would like regularly be, then you'll also find that you can actually boost your levels of drinking water. Because once you start getting active, then that's when you really actually start expending a lot more of that water that's so key and so essential to helping you with the weight loss. There's days if I don't drink water, I know that it's holding me back from doing what I really should be able to do, because it just kind of slows you down a lot, right?
Absolutely, water is essential. I mean, I've always said to people that the correct rule of thumb with water is that if you weigh 200 pounds, you should drink 100 ounces of water. So drink half of your body weight in ounces. That's usually the correct rule of thumb. I'm glad you touched on that. Yeah. Are you close to your goal weight now?
I'm near it. I have about 40 pounds left that I'd like to lose, and that for me right now, feeling for the first time like I'm in control of it. It's really given me a great assurance that I'll be able to reach that goal, and have no problem with it at all.
And you've done 75 pounds, man. Yeah. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Like 75 pounds. Like if this guy can do it, so can you. Before we go, just wrap this up. You just enrolled someone just recently that, and how did that happen? The guy, what's his name? Roland. Ronald. I always get his name wrong. But anyway, so Roland come to you, right? Come to you. So what happened there? Like, tell us the story.
I had actually seen that Ronald was, he was starting off with his own transformation, going to the gym, and he'd been very familiar with healthier eating and just being a little more active than usual. So I just asked him what it was that he was doing.
Did you put up a picture, I heard, like on Facebook? Didn't you put up some of your meals, like your healthy meals and stuff like that? Is
definitely.
That what happened?
Well, he had seen all of that.
Okay.
I had also I had pictures up and a lot of the meals that I was eating, and right away when I asked him what he was doing, he kind of already knew what it was that I was doing as well. And so he was willing to be able to find out and maybe share tips and get a little more information about how I was able to do it so quickly. And so
what's he done now? I mean, how long has he been doing Bode, and how much weight has he lost?
It's actually really fantastic and amazing to even see his transformation already. Within 2 weeks, he lost 22 pounds.
What?
And for something like that to happen, it's amazing to know that I had that kind of influence, and being able to see someone else do something that like for myself also was such a great thing to be able to break through that barrier of the weight loss, that it really has more of an impact.
For sure,
to be part of something.
Well, I always say that when you're helping someone with their health, it's a blessing, but it's even more of a blessing when you get to share it, right?
Definitely.
That's phenomenal. So, guys, I mean, this works. I mean, I wanted to get this guy and interview him. I mean, just to really inspire you, to show that if this guy can do it, so can you. How's your energy levels? You've lost a lot of weight. Are you struggling with energy? Do you get really tired?
No, I'm actually really happy that now I'm actually able to do things that I really enjoy. I just joined the boxing gym not too long ago, and
awesome.
at first, for something like that, for me to actually do all of that cardio that's involved in the boxing class, I probably wouldn't have survived. Yeah. But now I find, going through the classes, I crave it. I really love having that extra boost to be able to jump into it. So it's awesome, to just have that, new sense of being able to do things that you might not have been able to do before.
That's amazing. Andre, man, really proud of you, dude. Keep up the great work. And I know what, you're going to inspire a lot of people. Your story is really spreading like wildfire, so keep doing what you're doing. I know you're going to hit your target.
Definitely.
75 pounds drop. I mean, this guy is not stopping, and you'll definitely hear about his success story. Definitely, someone's going to tell you about it regardless. But we're going to do another interview. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but stay tuned for that. And again, Andre, thanks for coming out and sharing your story. and inspiring us. I mean, your story inspires me and a lot of other people, so keep doing what you're doing. And remember, every single Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're doing these live body community calls. And again, the goal is just to inspire people, to keep them on track, and to show them that this is a simple plan. This isn't another diet that you hear about, Bernstein, South Beach, Atkins. I mean, I can go on and on. This is a healthy alternative and something that you can do for the rest of your life. So from myself, Troy Brown, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you real soon at the next video that we're going to record. Take care and have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. Good job.